Have you ever heard the story of James, an ordinary office worker living in California? James always dreamed of having an additional source of passive income to achieve financial freedom soon. One day, he came across an online advertisement for a coin mining investment project that promised 300% returns in just 3 months. Attracted by the promise of too good to be true, James invested his entire $10,000 savings. At first, everything seemed to be going according to the advertisement. James received weekly profit reports and believed that he had made a wise decision. But just a few weeks later, the project website disappeared, the support team stopped responding, and James' money went up in smoke. He fell into despair and lost faith in any other investment opportunities. Do you want to know how to protect your money and avoid falling into the same traps as James? If you are interested in investing but are worried about the risks of scams, this is the video for you. In today's video, we will learn how to avoid being scammed when investing, the basic but extremely important steps to help you identify signs of scams, protect your assets, and invest wisely. Don't miss a second, because this information could change the way you approach investing forever. Part 1. Common investment scams. Investing is an attractive path, but at the same time, it is also an ideal environment for scammers. They use many sophisticated methods to attract inexperienced investors or those looking for quick profits. Understanding common scams is the best way to protect yourself from losing money. Below are common tricks, detailed analysis of how they work, and signs to recognize. 1. Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme is the oldest and most dangerous form of fraud in financial history. Named after Charles Ponzi, who initiated this model in the 1920s, the scheme operates based on using new investors' money to pay profits to previous participants, creating the impression that the project is really profitable. However, in reality, no business is carried out. How it works. The scammer makes an investment invitation with a fixed profit higher than the market, usually 15% or more in a short period of time. The first investors will receive the promised payment, making them trust and introduce more participants. When there are no more new investors, the system will collapse, and the last ones will lose everything. Signs to recognize. Unusually high profits, despite market fluctuations. Lack of transparency in how capital is used. Constantly urging investors to refer more participants. Real-life example. The Bernie Madoff scam is the clearest example of a Ponzi scheme. With the promise of stable profits of 10 to 12% per year, Madoff defrauded investors of a total of $65 billion before being arrested in 2008. This event shook the entire global financial world. 2. Pyramid scheme. Pyramid differs from Ponzi in that participants must pay an initial fee and are required to recruit more people to receive profits. The cash flow is only maintained when there are enough new members joining the system. How it works. Participants must pay money to join the network. Profits mainly come from recruiting more people rather than selling actual products or services. When there are no more new participants, the system collapses, leaving those at the bottom of the pyramid with huge losses. Signs. Profits are not related to the product, but are based on the number of members. Products/services have no real value or do not exist. Pressure to attract more participants to maintain profits. Real-life example. Telex Free, a virtual telecommunications company, defrauded thousands of investors worldwide of over $3 billion. Participants were asked to buy service packages and recruit new members, but none of the services actually worked. 3. Pump and dump. Pump and dump is a common scam in the stock or cryptocurrency markets. Scammers inflate the value of an asset with false information, then sell it at a high price, causing the price to plummet and other investors to lose money. How it works. Scammers buy an asset at a low price, use social media and forums to spread false information about the asset's profit potential. When the price rises, they sell and withdraw, leaving other investors to suffer losses. Signs to look for. A little-known stock or coin suddenly increases in price for no apparent reason. Calls to buy now before it's too late appear everywhere online. Lack of transparent information about the business or project behind it. Real-life example. In 2021, the cryptocurrency Squid Coin, based on the movie Squid Game, increased in price by 240,000% in just a few days. But soon after, the development team withdrew all the funds, causing the coin's value to drop to zero, and investors lost all their money. 4. Fake investment experts. Scammers often pose as experts or representatives of reputable financial institutions to gain trust from their victims. They take advantage of investors' reputation and lack of knowledge to appropriate assets. How it works. Impersonate investment experts, banks, or large financial companies. Offer attractive investment packages with high guaranteed profits and low risks. Convince investors to transfer money to their accounts. Signs to look for. Lack of operating license or transparent information. Promises of unusually high fixed returns. Pressure to invest now or miss out. Real-life example. In 2020, a self-proclaimed financial expert in Florida scammed victims of over $15 million, promising 25% monthly returns. He convinced them by showing off luxury cars, yachts, and a lavish lifestyle. 5. Common signs of investment scams. Promises of unimaginably high returns. High returns always come with risks. Anyone who promises a steady income without risk is trying to scam you. Lack of transparency about operations. If you don't understand where your money is going, be cautious. Psychological pressure. Scammers often urge you to make quick decisions. No legal proof. A legitimate business or expert will not hesitate to provide valid documents and certifications. Understanding these tricks will help you avoid falling into scams. In the next section, we will look at practical steps to verify the legitimacy of an investment opportunity and protect your personal assets. Don't miss it. Part 2. Early warning signs in the world of investing. Attractive opportunities often come with unpredictable pitfalls. To avoid falling into scams, you need to know how to recognize the early warning signs. Scammers always try to attract investors with unrefutable promises, but those promises are the most obvious signs to recognize. Here are the signs to watch out for. 1. Promises of unusually high returns. If an investment opportunity promises returns that far exceed the market average, that is the biggest sign of a scam. In finance, returns are always proportional to risk. No investment has a high return without risk. Specific examples. A project claims that you will earn 30% profit per month without doing anything. This is almost impossible in reality. Why be cautious? Even the best investors like Warren Buffett only achieve an average return of about 20% per year. If someone promises much higher returns, you should ask yourself, is this for real? 2. Pressure to invest immediately. Scammers often create a sense of urgency to force you to make an immediate decision. They use phrases like, this opportunity is only available today, or, if you don't invest now, you'll miss out. The goal is to not give you time to do your due diligence. A specific example, a broker calls and claims that you need to transfer money within 24 hours to lock in the profit. Why be wary? A real investment opportunity will always have time for you to do your due diligence. Anyone pressuring you to make an immediate decision usually has bad intentions. The 3. Unclear or lack of transparency. A reputable business or project always provides full information about its operations, financial statements, management team, and business strategy. In contrast, scams often lack transparency or provide vague, unverifiable information. Specific signs. The website does not have a clear contact address. Information about the company or leadership team cannot be found on Google. Uses vague language such as exclusive projects or golden opportunities. Real-life examples. An investment company claims to operate globally but has no physical offices and only uses a shared email address. Why be wary? Without clear information, you cannot determine whether the project actually exists or not. 4. Using fake documents or virtual assets. Scammers often use fake documents of luxury cars, villas, or even digital assets to create trust. They try to build a fake image of success to attract victims. Specific examples. A financial expert shows off pictures of yachts and luxury watches, but has no legal documents to prove his investment ability. Why be careful? Luxurious images are not proof of financial capacity. Always check the origin and authenticity of the documents provided. 5. No real business. One of the common characteristics of investment scams is that there is no real business behind them. They do not create value, but only circulate money between new and old investors. Signs to look out for. No specific products or services are offered. Financial statements are unclear or completely non-existent. Profits mainly come from recruiting new people rather than business. Real-life examples. A cryptocurrency project that doesn't have any real blockchain technology but claims to revolutionize the financial world. Number 6. Lack of legal documents or business licenses. Any investment opportunity requires valid legal documents and licenses from regulatory agencies. Scammers often avoid providing these documents or provide fake documents. Specific examples. A company that promises high returns but is not registered with the country's financial regulator. Why be wary? A legitimate company or project will not hesitate to be transparent about its licenses and legal information. 7. Promises of no risk in investing. There is always risk. If someone promises that you will never lose money, be suspicious immediately. No risk promises are often used to catch you off guard. Specific examples: an advertisement that claims you will get your full principal back plus profits, regardless of the market. Why be cautious? No one can predict the market accurately, and profits always come with risks. The importance of thorough research before investing in any opportunity. Take the time to do thorough research. Don't hesitate to ask questions, request legal documents, or look for information on reliable sources. Consult with experts or experienced friends to make an informed decision. Checking tips. Google the company or project name with the keyword scam. Check the operating license through official regulatory agencies. Read the contract and terms carefully before signing. Remember, investing is not just about making money, but also about protecting your assets. Don't let fancy promises fool you. In the next part, we will learn specific steps to verify the legitimacy of an investment project and how to effectively protect your personal finances. Part 3. How to protect yourself. In the context of increasingly sophisticated investment fraud, protecting yourself is not only about preventing loss of assets, but also about building a sustainable financial foundation. To avoid becoming a victim, you need to know how to identify signs of fraud, check information, and take necessary steps to protect yourself. Here is a detailed and comprehensive guide for you to do this. 1. Build a habit of checking information on investment companies and projects. Checking information is the first and most important step to avoid being scammed. A reputable company or project should always be willing to provide transparent and clear information about its operations. How to do it? Look up the company name. Search the company name on Google, combined with keywords such as scam, review, or complaints. Read carefully the feedback from people who have participated. Look at the operating history. A reputable company usually has a clear operating history, and information about previous projects is easy to find. If you can't find information, it could be a red flag. Check the business license. For companies operating in the US, check the license with regulatory agencies, such as the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the Financial Regulatory Association, FINRA. Check the management team. Reputable companies always disclose information about their management team, their experience, and capabilities. If this information is not available, you should be cautious. 2. Verify the investment advisor. An investment advisor can act as an intermediary to help you make decisions. However, not all of them are trustworthy, and you need to check carefully before entrusting your assets. How to verify? Check professional certifications. A reputable advisor often has international certifications such as CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst, or CFP, Certified Financial Planner. Ask them to provide evidence of their capabilities. Check work history. Use FINRA's broker check tool to check the advisor's history and legal disputes. This tool also allows you to verify whether they are licensed to operate. Attitude. A trustworthy advisor will always explain the risks clearly and not pressure you into investing. If they dodge questions or rush you into making a decision, be wary. 3. Use helpful resources. Many reputable agencies and organize free tools and resources to help you check the transparency of an investment project. List of important resources. The US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, website, sec.gov, h/sec.gov, provides the EduTool to look up the legal information of companies. The Financial Regulatory Association, FINRA, website, www.org.finra.org, provides the broker check tool to check the information of financial advisors. Federal Trade Commission, FTC, website, at ftc.gov, provides the latest information on scams and tips on how to avoid them. Better Business Bureau, BBB, website, www.bbb.org, rates the reputation of businesses based on customer feedback. Investopedia, website, .investopedia.com, provides financial education and investment analysis. 4. Ask questions and assess risk. A reputable investment opportunity is always subject to scrutiny from the investor. Ask questions to clarify the details and assess the level of risk before making a decision. Questions to ask: what is the company's business model? Where does it generate its profits? Has the company ever paid its promised profits? Assess your risk. Always determine the maximum loss you can accept. Compare your expected returns with your actual risk. Don't invest all your assets in one project. 5. Seek expert advice if you are unsure about an investment opportunity. Seek advice from a trusted financial professional. Expert advice. Choose an advisor who has been certified by a major financial institution. Don't rely solely on the opinions of friends or family if they don't have financial expertise. Join a community. Financial groups on social media, forums like Reddit Finance or Morningstar, can provide unbiased views from other investors. 6. Improve your investment knowledge. A deep understanding of finance and investing is your best defense. Take the time to educate yourself and stay informed. How to educate yourself. Read books on investing like Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor. Take online courses from platforms like Coursera or Udemy. Follow financial experts on YouTube or LinkedIn to stay informed. 7. Beware of too good to be true opportunities. Promises of high returns, no risk are often scams. In investing, risk is always proportional to return. Safety tips. Stay away from projects that promise high returns in a short period of time. Do your research and invest in areas that you really understand. Don't let greed influence your decisions. 8. Stay alert and make a long-term financial plan. Investing is a long-term journey, not a way to get rich quick. Focus on sustainable financial planning. Final tips. Only invest a small portion of your total assets. Diversify your portfolio to reduce risk. Always keep a reserve fund for emergencies. Protecting yourself from investment scams is not only about being responsible for your personal assets, but also about building a solid financial mindset. Remember, wise decisions always come from careful preparation and adequate knowledge. Continue watching the next part to learn how to build a safe and effective investment strategy. Conclusion. Let's summarize what we have discovered in today's video. Investing, although it brings great opportunities, always has many potential risks from sophisticated scams. We have learned about common scams such as Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, pump and dump, and fake investment experts. Warning signs such as promises of unusually high returns, pressure to invest immediately, and unclear information have been analyzed in detail, helping you clearly identify the risks. Finally, self-protection strategies such as checking information, using reputable resources, and consulting experts have been shared so that you can invest safely. Recall the opening story. Remember the story of James, who lost $10,000 to a fraudulent coin mining project. Had James known how to check information about the company, ask questions about the risks, and seek advice from trusted experts, he could have avoided this financial tragedy. Now, you know what James doesn't know. Apply this knowledge to protect your finances. The digital age offers many opportunities, but it is also full of pitfalls. Don't let yourself become the next victim of scammers. Remember, a wise decision today can protect you from big losses tomorrow. Apply now, check all information, ask questions, and stay alert to too good to be true investment opportunities. Take action with the community. Share this video with friends and relatives to spread useful information. A small action from you today can help someone avoid the risk of big losses. Let's create a strong and smart investor community together. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment sharing your story, and don't forget to like the video if you find it useful. We will continue to bring more quality content to accompany you on your smart financial journey. See you in the next video.